Okay, so, hi guys, I'm trying something new with this. I'm gonna try to talk some stuff, or whatever, I don't know. I just want to try to talk in this stream. So, it's unscripted, obviously, it's a live stream. But yeah, okay. So, if y'all ever wonder about how I do this stuff, I just use my Switch. I mean, obviously, but I just use my Switch next to me to do this stuff. Right now, I'm using my normal Switch that I've had since I first got it. I think a few years ago. Yeah, in 2017 when they came out, and I I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. So I guess this is voice reveal this live stream. That's cool. I don't know why I invested stone bricks right there, or stone bricks. Okay. Apparently, I have a microphone, but I don't even know where it is. Was registered in the stuff. I have a mic, I guess. Okay, so this one's a bit strange and I don't do because the platforms are moving constantly, and that kind of makes it hard to imagine to work on this. I'm not gonna use this ink carpet much better. Yeah, I haven't even seen that. Hello. Please forgive my commentary. I'm not used to this, so this is something new I'm trying. Is that far away? I don't know. Let me see. Maybe I should do one more away. Put some music on in a second. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know if you can hear me. Please let me know in the chat if you can hear me. Oof. That's too low. Okay, that's better. That's weird. That one's like, okay. I keep falling because I'm not thinking. It'd be easier to use my other Switch, but I can't use the other one because it doesn't have the Octo Expansion on it because I didn't buy it on the other Switch. My other Switch is it's hacked, so that's what I use usually to help me build this stuff. That's a new thing from like this past. Maybe in I think no last summer already. Gosh, that's when I first got it and hacked that one. Right now I'm using my normal Switch though, like I said, because I do not have the Octo Expansion. The other one, so I can't fly right now. Oh, that's the wrong side anyways. This needs to be right here, not right there. Why is the game not making any sound right now? I don't know, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna put 1 second. Fun fact, whenever I play Splatoon music, I usually play it off of the actual discs, which I have for them. Okay. I'm gonna turn this down a bit because I don't want it to be blasting. go again. I regret putting my voice in here, honestly, but too late for that now. Because I think my voice, it's weird. It goes between how it is right now, and sometimes it'll be like this. It just sounds weird, no matter like what I do or whatever. Other people say it's fine, but I think it's weird. Where does that need to go lined up? Okay, I need to go look at that. That was close. I'm gonna have to wait again. Here we go. Okay. This one I don't need to use this one to actually can use this. Okay, yeah, it's okay, so that should be 31. And around the same level. This actually shouldn't touch the ground. Where's the water end? Right here. That's where it's going to end. I'm not putting the water down yet because I built the walls and stuff. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it should get one more up. Oh, well, no wonder because it's double layered. I don't know how I have the patience for this. Sometimes I just don't feel like doing this. Other days, like today, I'm just going along. I'm just worried that I'm boring. That's why I wanted to try talking this time. But I don't really know what to say. And now I need to move that over again because it goes out 2 and not 3 like I thought it was at first. 2, That's not me. That's me. Okay. Mm, actually, do that because there is. I headphones. Okay. I'm gonna wait for actually the next wave to drop down. There they are. See, I haven't encountered something like this yet. I haven't had to do anything in moving stuff besides, I guess, like Lobby World, which I tried making the stuff move, but you know, it didn't really change that much, and I couldn't put on a timer or anything, so I just forgot about that idea. Also, uh, I'm on coronavirus break. Yeah, I think a lot of people are off. A lot of people are off because of the virus or whatever. I am right now. It's looking like it's probably going to get extended. I have 2 more weeks, but where does that one go? Well, this is funky. This is not lined up straight at all. Okay. Not know how far down it needs to be quite yet, because I hit all, and then I missed my jump. No, no, it should be over here. I think it's, yeah. And then when I'm done with the actual level part of it, like itself, afterwards, I'm still not done because I have to do the big whatever around it. That one I got lazy and just made it black. The one before I had put stuff to do it. This one though, it's day, it's bright. It's brighter than the other two sections, so I kind of have to put the stuff around it. I I'll go show the other stuff because I've never really shown it before on camera or any live stream. So it'll be easier actually. This should be a lot easier. Okay, well I'm glad that I'm not. I'm I'm glad that I'm not boring. Also, why does it evening? What? It's set to not do that from here. Oh, I guess. Oh yeah, I already built the square. I need to put that back. Give that player Minecraft command block. No, that's better. I get it. Yeah, right there. Uh, time set day doesn't actually make it day. Yeah, it just sets it to time set now. How to get this done in a minute. 6,000. Alright. There we go. So yeah, last live stream I didn't realize afterwards how long I really had been streaming for. Streamed for like 7 hours, rebuilding this square because I didn't like that it was just too big. I like how it is now. I definitely like it now. Especially the tower, I redid it. It's more triangular like it is in the actual game, on the front at least. Oh, I also did all of this afterwards. I went on my hack switch and flew around and took screenshots and built all these individual buildings, except for somewhere like right there I copy and pasted it and rotated this building right there. That one's the same one right there. So a few of them are pasted, copy and pasted, but and these are actually the game. These are some blank buildings. I want to move Macromart more so that it's not in the render distance of the square, but I don't want. I'm sorry about that. That was my dog. My dog just barked. When my dog barks, it sounds like a dinosaur basically, because here from across the continent. So, anyways, also these buildings over here. Only thing, oh, you might have noticed, but only thing about this over here, for me to get the tower, I get the tower lined up with this spot right there. But to do that, I would have had to move the whole plaza, and my game couldn't handle that, so I ended up just having to get rid of the plaza. That really hurt. Like when I did it, like I felt really bad about it. I knew that my focus now is on the Splatoon 2 content, so I need to do that. But who knows? I might go back around here, probably one day, and rotate this around and build it this way instead, going on that way. Um, I still feel really bad about it, but yeah, I'm gonna go over the deep sea metro back here. See, now you go into the game, you go back here, you go down here, but you actually don't go down to this button prompt that brings you to Octo Expansion. But from here, you actually walk down here, and there's this whole like this trash just be blocking the path down to the train, and below that, there's a hole that drops down into the main room where you first got the Octo Expansion. And that actual hole is in the game. So I centered this entire area around that. I built this on a live stream, I think I remember. But I never really showed the stuff past all of this area itself. Back here. You're on the railway. So back here. Okay, I gotta go for a second. I need to tell somebody something. My family isn't aware that I'm doing this. Probably should have told them. Okay, so my family is now aware that I'm doing this. almost had my mom walk in, but she is more aware of this type of stuff now because I've been doing this for a few years, and I usually, just for good measures, I want her to be quiet. Or if she comes in, I'll be like, because I'm doing stuff. And yeah, I know that doesn't sound right, but anyways, my mom knows that I'm live streaming right now. And I told her that I'm trying out with commentary for the first time. So yeah. Anyways, going along like I was, get on here, get to this area that's actually in the game too, where you have the checkpoint. No, the thing where you step on it and this opens up. And then an ink rail right here, then the little weapon cache thing there. You go in, there's this little area where you have to get the key. You go back, and here's the key box thing. And you keep going along, and it's kind of dark in here, but that's not the point. I need to add a little bit more lighting, probably, honestly. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can do that. It looks better. Fun fact, this is actually below the original Octo Valley that I built. Now, I gotta be honest, ever since I moved on to my computer and have had World Edit to my access to use on this world, on this map, things I think have looked, the improvement has been crazy. Like, I can do big builds a lot quicker. Like, this would have taken forever, first of all, to dig out on the Xbox, which is what I had it on before. And on here, I can just poof, get rid of it, and then build the thing. I'll show, yeah, see, it's this one big open area and the thing inside of it. Up here, actually, it's Octo Valley. I don't like this as much now that I've started doing other stuff. I don't like this as much at all. I really don't. It looks very rushed, my opinion. That if I ever, well, yeah, one day I'm going to, but I don't know when. It's probably be anytime soon. This year is actually starting to look like it could be the actual year that this comes out. This year, next year. Because see, even though coronavirus is canceling things everywhere else, coronavirus actually gives me more time to work on this. Beforehand, I was thinking this might be finished next year, but it's looking like it could be finished this year because I have a lot more free time now because of this virus. I know people are hating it, but I'm liking it because I'm weird. I don't have that many friends, so it doesn't bother me that much to be alone all the time because, well, I didn't really have any actual friends until only this last school year that I'm on now. Well, I'm in ninth grade, just started high school, so yeah, that's hurtful somehow. Well, I will talk about it. Just I don't know, but yeah, it doesn't bother me to be alone that much because I'm used to being alone for the majority of the time, honestly. So this isolation actually helps me with being more creative. It has been helping me be more creative, and I this is the first time I've worked on this map since the break started. Besides on the Gauntlet Square, because I've been doing other stuff like well, school stuff because I still have to do schoolwork, but still a lot less time. I still have schoolwork, also stuff with family and Animal Crossing, and YouTube. But from this moment onward, I hope to work on this more. But And yeah, here's the blender. You go in this little thing, and remember the fight, like the thing after you do it. Click on this. Yeah, it's very dark here. It will. Oh no. There you go. Ignore them. I tried to stop them, but they would not stop spawning. It's really annoying. Back to Metro. Okay, I need to talk to them. Okay, so this is a thing where you go. You have to be all stealthy, in the first phase. And then you go up here. Can't do anything about that. No slope type stairs. You swim through here. You rail up here. I regret that down there, but whatever. I can't. I could change it, but it's really necessary to light the entire thing up. Get down here. Go around those two patches. Go up here. Do this. Do a little section where you goes back and forth. You get the time to go through. Sniper right there. You get the time. Go along. Go around this ink rail, which is actually magenta. It just looks black because they're lighted. You go down here, fall through this. Keep going through. You find little pie pieces. Here I kind of accidentally ran close to the wall, but I can't really do much about that at this point. But you go around there, go down there. That turns around to this jetpack, which throws you over here. And this one throws you over here. This one throws you over here. Go up there. From that whole section, you walk around. You go up in here, and the next phase. I'm not gonna get to the next phase yet because that's just hollow. Because I actually talked about Octo Canyon. I have Octo Canyon, just the walls are not finished themselves in the big octopus tunnel. And then run over there. That's the only thing about at the end of the escape sequence thing, I'm gonna put a button that automatically puts you back in the square. This is kind of annoying. You have to go back here the entire time. But that's a little bit down the line. About the NILS statue, the NILS statue, I actually started working on like its face on my Switch down here on the Switch Minecraft while I was on a trip, and I'm probably gonna carry that over, but it's just a basic me figuring out what I'm gonna do and how I'm gonna work it out. Oh, I never showed this off in a live stream. I did this afterwards, I'm pretty sure. If you go back here, you can actually go inside that entire little complex here, besides the shops. I'm gonna check chat. Probably should. Yep. Yeah, block Office. Office Tower. Thank you. In Gothlis Plaza, I did that in that video. My first video ever, I think, actually, a long time ago. That's another thing I need to show you all. But over here, I'll go down here. There's a storage in here. Thanks to scaffolding. Down here, you can go along. Office Park Landlord, I don't know why, but yeah, office. And up here, this is off where Pearl Marina live. I don't know why I just built this because, use the space wisely. Here's a bathroom, shower, closet, closet, balcony. Kind of have a loft, or not loft, like a in-house type thing, but their bed that they share. I don't know what that was. Here's the bathroom that's in the bedroom. I'm gonna go downstairs now. Living room. See some of the stuff outside, the grass, the buildings, kitchen, table to eat. Off the Hook Studios TM. Yep, that leads into here. Now I'm looking at here, the lighting, this actually does look really nice outside of it. I think most of my map is okay. I don't think it's amazing. I don't think it's really that good, especially the Splatoon 1 stuff, which I'll go fly over, I guess, too. That's an old game that I blew up. Oh, yeah, I made a whole thing where you could go look back at the early, basically the old versions of some of the stages that I built before I rebuilt them better and newer. Because I didn't erase them because they were on Xbox, and I didn't have a lot of room to work with. But this is Kelp Dome. A long time ago, Kelp Dome. You probably can see this on my videos, actually. This leads to nothing now. It's actually in a little extras room that I had in a place in the plaza, but that kind of happened over there. See, I'm not really proud of this stuff anymore. Splatoon 2 stuff, yeah. Oh, I completely forgot that I had this. Okay, yeah. So I still have this over here. Just copy and paste it from over there. Because, I, wanted it to compare it to make sure I wasn't making it as wide as the original. By accident, I mean. The actual one that was over here. That used to be over here too. Like I said, I copy and pasted it. I think this looks a lot better. Much, much better. It makes me happy. That means I'm improving. This back here I had trouble with. I really had trouble with this back here. I don't know why I just did. But yeah. That's not where I want to go. I want to go to Octo. Okay. Let all of it load in. So I have something outpost. I don't remember exactly honestly. Summary would be Cali. Little things we shoot in the middle. I need to add back the iframes I had on the Xbox still, because those erased themselves. I already converted it over to Java. If you're curious, I don't know why this is like this. I put it onto the Bedrock version of Minecraft, bought a realm, went onto Windows 10 Edition, and Windows 10 Edition, I downloaded the world onto the computer, converted it over with the Minecraft tool chest, and it worked. So now I have it on Java. And I'm staying on Java because I like Java more. This world editing stuff, which basically makes this entire map actually possible to do in a relatively short amount of time. Somebody is picking. Why? Oh, okay. It's my girl. That's still okay. So I guess more personal time while I go talk time or whatever. While I look at this stuff. Oh yeah, I add the pressure plate. Checks the sun go down as you go down, like in the actual game. So I think that's a pretty neat touch. But I'll talk about what else I talked about. Because I want to. So basically, my entire life, I've always felt like a big loser, and never really had that many friends. I also moved around a lot my entire life, and one of the big struggles for me was me thinking, oh, I'm never gonna find love or fall in love, and I know I'm really young, and I now in hindsight realize that, and I realize I'm still really young, and I really still have a long time to go. But I was just don't take my advice. Don't let the fact that you can't find love make you miserable for 2 years, almost 3 years actually. Don't let it do that. I let that happen to me. That's because I'm a big dummy. That's over emotional, especially for a boy. And see, now it's okay. And just try to enjoy life. And those 2 years, which was 2018, 2017, I guess the first half of 2019, well, I didn't have really like any friends. Eighth grade, I had one friend, and then one that I had got at the very end of the year. And now I have like two or three, a little group, which is nice. It's new to me, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. I don't get to see him that much anymore now because coronavirus. But yeah. And those 2 years, I didn't really have that many friends. I only had that one, and then okay, and my mind's blanking again. This happens a lot. This is not even like this is an actual issue I have. I'll just be talking about something and forget about it. Oh, okay, I remember. 2017 was one of my best years of my life, in my opinion. It wasn't one of the happiest, but it was one of the best years of my life. Because Transformers 5, even though it turned out to not be that good, it was still amazing to me. I saw my dad for the first time in like 2 years, and my dad moved to Germany, and that's where he lives now. I also Splatoon 2, the Switch came out, like 5 big games, ARMS, Mario Kart, Deluxe, 8 Deluxe, Breath of the Wild, Odyssey, ARMS, which I still consider that, I know it didn't do that well. It's not the best. I like it. I like the game, just I know that they could have done more with it, and that's what I'm talking about. I started doing the walls. Obviously, it's a very long way to go. Slime skin gears. And yeah, Splatoon kind of got me through 2018, mainly 2018. I really don't know if I'd be here anymore because I also just felt like I was doing things in my life for no reason. Like I had no point in going on. And this game gave me a reason. It gave me something to look forward to. It gave me a reason to go on. It gave me something to look forward to. The updates and stuff. And I think that I really would not be here without Splatoon 2. And sometimes that really depresses me. That the fact that I realize that, and in that whenever sometimes now after it ended, the past few months have been some of the hardest. Actually, my depression is better now because oh yeah, depression, that's a thing. My depression, I've had it for like several years going on. It's been better like the past week though, and this week too. Now that I haven't been in school, it's always usually like that though. In the summer, it usually gets better whenever I'm not at school. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I'm not around people. Look, I started doing with the tentacles of the octopus. I think that looks okay. Look, I'm gonna put it today as a yeah. Looks okay. Oh, this one very important thing that absolutely needs to be shown off. Yes, I did the bosses from the single player. I'm gonna look at the chat again. Good luck. Good luck. Okay, I'm gonna keep talking because I don't know. It's gotten better. This past half a year since Splatoon 2 basically ended. I have to admit it has been a lot worse. It's been a lot harder. But on the other hand, it's been easier. It's harder. It's been harder, but it's been easier to keep going on because I actually have friends now that comfort me. That has to be perfect timing because I don't know why I'm feeling this if I am. Because I get friends whenever I finally Splatoon was the only thing like helping me go on. Before that, I did have friends, like a few friends and stuff, but I had absolutely rock bottom, like none in seventh grade, and then one in eighth grade. I think Splatoon really got me through those years, and that wasn't a coincidence. It all lined up, not coincidentally, I don't think, but on purpose. It happened. It all happened for a reason. It all lined up perfectly for a reason to get me through it. And then the same thing, of me getting friends right after Splatoon ended. It was all for a reason. It was so that I could get through it. And I'm lucky because I could have just kept going on sad and depressed and got a lot worse off than I am right now. And it didn't happen because I just got friends whenever my support system left, which is what Splatoon 2 basically was. And yes, here's Octo Samurai. This one was fun in a funny way. Also, Octo Oven, Octo Stomp Neo. I'm hearing it there. I still hate him. I had issues with doing the roof to scale with him, but I think I finally have it like how I like him. And then Splatoon 2 DJ Tavium. Looking fresh right here, the little platform for hypnotize Callie. I'm gonna go back. Once again, this is gonna be easier, quicker, yeah. And this is also gonna be quicker. Just tunneling underneath here and going into the lobby. Not expansion. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, there we go. Oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna stop humming because now I just am. I'm gonna stop humming. So for the longest time, I really thought that no girl would ever want to be with me, and that I really was gonna be alone forever, and that just destroyed me, along with being so lonely. And Splatoon got me through it, and I met this girl in eighth grade, and everything was going well, and then I asked her to go dance with me or whatever. This stupid middle school dance, which isn't really a dance. But she forgot about me, and I cried the entire dance and said, listening to Undertale music, I know that's how sad I am. And uh, after that, I was all texting her, questioning her about this and stuff, and I was all upset, sad, crying and stuff. And she was like, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I completely forgot or whatever. And I believed her like the idiot I am. And after that, she kind of stopped talking to me. Like she started avoiding me in real life. She stopped talking to me on the phone, and that was devastating. That was in early last year, which I don't. I'm getting a little bit emotional after talking about it. It was not fun. I was sad like all the time. And yeah, in the summer, I met this girl of mine on and I really liked her, but I didn't know she liked me or whatever. Also, this is bright, but that's because it used to be nighttime. Ever, I need to make it thing where it turns to night whenever you press the button to go over to here. But I met her, and we really, for the first time in my entire life. What? It does this sometimes. Give me. Come on, I know the command's in here. It's like just. Oh no, it's not actually. I'm not. See, I'm slow, guys. Okay, I'm not because I'm in a magnet school, which is a thing in Louisiana where I live, whatever. Yeah, I know Louisiana. It sucks. It's ultimately boring. It's always when it's hot. Whatever. I have flu here. Okay, and uh, I met her. I really liked her and stuff, and that was in like early June. And then later, like a while later, she came back, and she had left. I don't even know why. That's the wrong direction again. But she came back, and then we kind of fell in love like that week that she came back, towards the end of July, actually, the week after Splatoon 2's final Splatfest and stuff. So I was still getting over that. And I just confused. What? I'm looking at the game again now because I'm. Okay, yeah, it is like 3. It's not being weird like I thought it was. Basically, we talked. We really kind of fell in love. We really clicked in that time. And it was really nice. But then she had to leave, and her parents made her get rid of Amino, and that really, really sucked. Because then I got attacked on 2 fronts from Splatoon 2 being over, my support system for 2 years ending, and this girl that I really liked having to leave. The first girl that actually really liked me back too. Yeah, she's actually the first girl who really, like, I know actually really liked me back. Maybe even loved me. And that was really hard getting over that. Somebody finally really loved me, like I always had wanted, and the impossible had become possible suddenly. And then it just ended like that. Now, going from the final Splatfest, actually, things have been kind of transitioning in my life. I'm in a transition period right now, actually. Uh, I'm transitioning from getting used to the world without Splatoon 2, because, the past 2 years I've depended on it, honestly, which is unhealthy, I know. And uh, did I even put that up there? Yeah, I did. If I stop talking suddenly, it's because I'm probably doing what I am doing now, going in the game, trying to build this point. I just fell. I'm not usually this bad. It's because I'm talking and because I'm live streaming and not focusing on the game. So I'm falling when I'm trying to do this part 4 and to get around and build this. Uh, I'm also was getting used to going to a new school. High school. Uh, Having friends, just getting used to that. And what it's like to have friends. Which it's nice. It's nice. I need to wait for these to come down again, of course. And no, it's okay. You can leave if you want to. I mean, I'm kind of killing my voice anyways. I can turn it off and just listen to the music and do this. That's fine. I'm in this rambling to myself, and to whoever actually listens to my freaking roller coaster of an emotional life. I guess part of why I'm talking about it here is because I have nobody else to talk to it about. Because most of my friends get uncomfortable when I talk about it, and so there are very few people I can talk to about it. And so I'm just trying to express it to the 80 people in the world who watch my videos, apparently. I think you guys are kind of crazy, honestly. There are 80 people in this entire world watching my videos. Because before now, like I said, I had like no friends, and then now on YouTube alone, I have 80 people who watch what I make, videos I make. That's crazy to me. I'm some random 14-year-old boy who lives in the southern United States state. The old place that stereotypes all the farmers and stuff and the country people and stuff, which I guess my stepdad and my step family is kind of technically that, but yeah. And I can become something like this. I can become something. I can make a name for myself, even though I know 80 subscribers is literally nothing. To me, though, to me personally, as an individual, that's so much. And I'm really thankful for that. I really am. I really never thought I'd have this many subscribers, honestly, when I started off. Uh, I just really never thought it would. That's all I can say about it. And it really is touching to me that, you know, uh, apparently people do like me. Maybe I'm not just somebody nobody wants to be around. Maybe I'm not just a sad sack everybody hates. Maybe I can do something for myself besides just sit and play Splatoon all day or Animal Crossing now. Because Animal Crossing actually, I've been playing that a lot this past week. I'm on one of the days where you don't really get anything new. But the town halls have to get built. I'm not using skipping. That's a big reason why it's taking so long. It should be somewhere around right here. It's gonna take a while. A long while. You know what? I've gone through a lot worse. A huge part of it probably isn't helping me because I'm talking so much. So I'm at a much slower rate of progress. Much lower rate. So yeah, I did finally find somebody in real life that I really liked. That likes me back too. And as of actually a few weeks ago, we are dating, and it's this entire thing is really strange to me. It's all foreign and new and strange, and I'm adjusting to that too. So yeah, that should be two above this one right there. This is way below where it should be. Yeah, this section you have when I release this map, you have to just fly through it because so this stuff you can't really do. See, because like that. One strange fact about me is that I always listen to full team music. That's like, so you know, people listen to all these people like Billy Eilish and all this stuff all the time. Well, to me, the Chirpy Chips, Squid Squad, High Tide Era, Wet Floor, uh, Callie Marie, like all of them, all those song artists and stuff in the multiple team. Those are my Billy Eilish's or whatever, and Ariana Grande or whatever. They are the people that I listen to all the time for music. So, yeah, there's something interesting but weird. Weird but interesting about me. This type of music is my music I listen to on a regular basis. Like, every time I want to go put on the headphones, listen to music, like in the car, on the bus to school, I pop on an off the hook song or something like that. And I'm about to die. Not anymore though, because I saved myself. I did it. I didn't play the same tutorial since I got the game until like a few months ago. Whenever I run the hack switch before I hacked it actually. Like the day I was gonna hack it that day, but I waited and went through all the basic tutorials just to experience it again. And yeah, let's look at what I have done so far. This is not much, but I mean, you like to go back now? Onward. Yeah, if you go past that first phase, you kind of have to keep going or slash kill yourself because it's too late to turn back now. Onward. And yeah, I'm gonna be quiet for a while because my throat's hurting. There's all this talking. When the boss that I put him around with my push down with it do something like that, but I only know one other person maybe only Minecraft that's like manually record my low quality stuff on Twitch. Minecraft, full, nice, high quality HD, 1080p, not 4K, but 1080p. this coffee. My stepbrother had it. I just literally just confirmed that I wanted more. Like, period. That was a little depressing to me, but I got over it, and now my friend has the coffee instead. I love that. That's just how it this song is a happy song and a sad song. Actually, quite ironic. All the various ways that further out. That one right there. Everybody's watching still. There's just one person watching. But it's probably just myself watching. But I'm gonna myself now. I'm just saying, there's no point talking anymore. Everybody's watching. Okay, fine.